So I'm just going to whiz through this question here. We've got an equation of a graph y equals ax squared plus bx, and you've got y equals x, and you're told 2 points on this curvy graph. This point here, P and Q, one coordinate is minus 110 and the other coordinate over here is 40. Now, what you do basically is you substitute these two numbers into this equation. So if I substitute minus 110, which means x is minus 1 when y is 10. So when y is 10, x is minus 1. Minus 1 squared is 1, so that makes it 1a, and minus 1 times b is just minus b. So you get, from this coordinate, you get 10 equals a minus b. Now you might be wondering, how on earth are you supposed to realise to do that? If you look at all my videos, it's all about understanding the content, not just memorising it. So if you look at the advanced y equals mx plus c stuff, you do that. You substitute a coordinate into the equations of the lines. Okay, so I'm not going to explain why it works, but you should know from that video on advanced y equals mx plus g or advanced straight line graphs that I've made on sickmaths.co.uk that you should be able to do that. And you do it again for this coordinate. And what you end up getting is simultaneous equations, straightforward simultaneous equations. I need to either add or take away, but I can't because nothing matches quite yet. So I'm going to times this one by 4 to get minus 4b. Now I've got minus 4b and plus 4b, add them together. That disappears, you get 20a equals 40, so a is obviously 2, and then I substitute a equals 2 to get it back into this easy equation to work out what b is minus 8. Therefore, since I know what a and b are, I can write down that this y equals ax squared plus bx is actually y equals 2x squared minus 8x. And to know when two lines cross is when they equal each other. Or basically another way of saying it, when y equals x crosses y equals 2x squared minus 8x, to solve it algebraically is basically like solving simultaneous equations. So this is a linear and a quadratic. So that goes back into my video about solving a linear and quadratic simultaneous equation, and that method is basically called simultaneous by substitution rather than adding. So we've done a bit of simultaneous in this method. We've got two linear equations, now we've got a linear and a quadratic. To solve them simultaneously you have to use the substitution method. So when two lines cross, to solve it algebraically, to work out what x is, the point of where it crosses, you have to just use simultaneous equations by substitution. So basically you get this, x equals 2x squared minus 8x, because I've substituted y equals x. So you get x equals blah blah blah. Rearranging to solve it is probably to make it equal to 0 is the standard thing when you're solving a quadratic equation, which gives you the two solutions, x equals 0 and 9 over 2. I haven't gone into detail about how to do that, because this is an overview. Hopefully you understand how to solve quadratic equations. Now at point R, where it's there's 2 points we've got x equals 0 and 9 over 2. There's 2 points where the lines cross, here and there. But this is the x equals 0 bit, so that must be R must be the 9 over 2 bit. So when x equals 9 over 2, that must be where R is. And since y is equal to x, let's use this equation. That means the y value must be the same as the x value, as y equals x says. Therefore, the point R is 9 over 2, 9 over 2. Now, that's quite a hard equation, quite a lot of working out, and GCSE is getting easier and easier. So this is like the last question. So you do expect some hard work. And what else can I say? It is down to experience. I suppose it is worth doing a few hard questions before you do your Maths GCSE, whatever.